In this video, we set up our 5-meter glamping tent, tried setting up a bathroom, went for a swim, learned how to use a chainsaw, cooked, and talked about our plans for the summer. So let's start setting up the tent.
Oh shit, there's bees in there.
The dump was filled with bees. Like big ass ones too. Those are like bumblebees or something. Alright, so we just finished setting up the tarp. We're gonna put the Vivor 5-meter bell tent up now. It is about 240, so I think online it said it should take 15-30 minutes, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, we got the tent laid out. It looks like it's gonna fit here pretty good. Now I'm just gonna try and figure out where the door is, because we want it facing out towards the water. We're going through the door. So we got most of the tent set up now. Now we just need the strings to pull it out. Just finished setting up the bell tent. It is now 4:40, so I think that's 2 hours. So a lot longer than I was expecting it to take. The hardest part was just finding spots for the stake because the ground's pretty soft, so I had to dig deep and like they kept popping out of the ground. But I feel like if it was on a nice like even super flat area and you had like just normal grass or something you could actually pound into, it would be much easier. But in the end, I think we got it up. It looks like it's all looking good. At this point, there's a lot of trees and stuff in front of us. You can barely see the lake and everything, so the goal is going to be to chop down those trees, but first, we obviously need to furnish the tent. So we bought a bed. It's 140 centimeters by 200 centimeters. That's in the car right now, so I'm going to go get that. got everything out of the boat in the car. Start building the bed. This is our bed frame. It's Vevelstad. It's powder coated metal. Hopefully it doesn't rust or anything over time. We went with that over some sort of wood alternative or anything else. It's almost 9 o'clock now and we haven't had time to eat yet, so I'm gonna try getting some rocks now from in the ground to build a little bit of a fire pit for us so we can cook our food. Today's, I think, the hottest day of the year so far here in Finland. It's 30 degrees, so we are hot and we want to go swimming. So we bought this tube, so I'm going to try and figure out how to pump it up. All right, so we just woke up from our night in the tent. It rained a little bit, but we slept pretty good. Now the plan is I'm gonna try and set up the bathroom area. I got a few like privacy shields and we've got a little outdoor shower. As you can see, the tent's right behind us. We're not too far away. This is the Rock Trail privacy screen and there's just some bug net. We got them both from Lidl. This did not really work the way I thought it would. So this is what it ended up looking like. Pretty bad. I don't think this is gonna work too well, so I'm gonna try and figure out something else that we can do. We just finished eating and now it's time to start clearing the area a bit. we're gonna need as much wood as possible for all sorts of different purposes. The plan is to chop down all the trees ourselves with hopefully this thing. This is the Einhell electric chainsaw. I want to try doing everything with electric tools if that's possible. But even for the log cabin and all that stuff, I want to try and use this to chop down or fell all the trees. I've never used a chainsaw before or any tool like this, so hopefully it goes well. I have steel-toed shoes, chaps, helmet, and ear protection, as well as face protection. I have two 4-amp-hour batteries to use with this. It uses them both at the same time. I think they're 18 volts, so it makes it 36 volt. Yeah, we didn't bring chain oil because I thought that when I watched a video of somebody opening this, it came with a small little bottle, but it does not appear to come with that. Okay, so I looked it up, and apparently using canola oil or rapeseed oil is perfectly fine in a chainsaw and can actually be better for the environment. So lucky us, we can actually use the chainsaw and don't have to leave the island. So we just got it all set up, and it seems like it works. So time to go and try and chop some trees. There's a couple dead ones, which I'm gonna do first because we need more firewood. Might as well take the dead trees anyway. Oh, it's stuck in the other tree. There we go. All right, we just woke up from our second night here, and we're gonna go over to the east side of the island to check out where we might possibly build the tent platform. I mean, we're basically on the far west side, so I think it's almost 200 meters from this part. We're here on the east side of the island now, and this is where we want the tent platform to go. The reason is it's got a really nice view, and there's no building rights on this side, so we might as well set a tent up and have some sort of usable space. I was thinking maybe to save time and money, if we can cut down these trees and use their stumps as the foundation, that might be a way to go. I just measured between these two, and they're about 4.5 meters apart, and I think that could work for like the front of our deck foundation. I know it wouldn't last forever, but ideally we are able to build a cabin in the next 2-3 years. We'll see. It's promising though. I'm excited. Okay, we just finished mapping out kind of where we think the tent platform could go, and I think we found a lot of decent spots. On the walk over there, we also saw a whole bunch of wild blueberries, which was sick. And I guess for this trip, all we have left is we're gonna go back to the tent, which is on the west side right now, eat one more meal, pack up, and be done for this trip. It's been a lot of fun. We still have a lot of things to do. We want to build like a dock, like a floating dock that for now we can kind of move around depending on where we are on the island, because we don't know exactly where something's going to go permanently. But if we can do those things, and maybe like an outdoor kitchen, if we can get those things done, I feel like that would be a success for this summer. Thank you. So this is going to be our little house setup. So this is what we got set up so far on our first trip. We have a 140 centimeter by 200 centimeter bed, which is about the size of a double bed. We've got our water and a couple storage containers. And then over there, we have our fridge and our battery. Our battery is 2,000 watt hours, so 2 kilowatt hours. Our fridge is just a Vivor like car fridge basically. And then we have our nice little dining table set up. We've been here for a good number, almost 3 days, and the battery is still at 60%. All in all, the setup's been pretty good. We want to upgrade it, obviously. So over time, we're going to start getting a desk so that we can do some editing and stuff here on the island. Yeah, all in all, I think we're really happy with the setup so far. It turned out pretty good. Hopefully, this is all intact when we come back. The plan is to leave the tent here at all times. This is going to be our first time leaving it. Yeah, but it's been a good trip.